Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're having an awesome day so far. So today we're in day 3 of our fall dessert smoothie challenge. And today I'm bringing you one of my absolute favorite smoothies, and that is my Peppermint Pattie Smoothie. So if you love peppermint patties, which I do because I love chocolate and I love mint, this is the smoothie for you. And it's so easy to make. Literally, it tastes like a peppermint patty, but it's not. And it's actually so good for you. Once again, just like any of the smoothies that we're doing this week, is going to help you to feel fuller for longer. It's going to give you that energy that you need, whether you're having it in the morning as a quick breakfast or as a snack or even as a dessert at night. This one is going to be so good. It's going to curb all of those sweet tooth cravings. And once again, it's going to be super easy to make. So let me show you how to do it. We're starting over here with our handy Vitamix. Gotta love it. And we are starting, of course, with some chia seeds and some hemp hearts. So if you recall from the last 2 days, we have been using either one or the other. Monday we used chia seeds, Tuesday we used hemp hearts. Today we're using a combination of both because I felt like it. But just also to remember that chia seeds and hemp hearts are going to be amazing sources of healthy fats, fiber, and protein. And really today we're talking all about fiber. So we're going to get to that in just a second, but we're also going to add in 1 serving of vanilla flavored protein powder. So we're using vanilla today. The thing with peppermint patties is it's a combination of both vanilla flavored and a really strong mint flavor. So I like to use the vanilla flavored protein powder here. Of course, if you had chocolate flavored protein powder, then by all means go ahead and use it. Next we have, for our chocolate flavor, we have some cocoa powder. Oh, good morning, Jamie. She said this is the smoothie she's been waiting for. So I have about 1 tablespoon of dark cocoa powder. So Hershey's makes a dark cocoa powder, and that's what I'm using today. But you could also use a regular cocoa powder. You could use a raw cacao powder, which is basically cocoa powder that hasn't been baked at a high temperature. Either of those would work. Now, if you really like a dark chocolate flavor, which I do, by all means, add a little bit more. You can go from 1 to 2 tablespoons of the cocoa powder, depending on your preference, okay? Now, we are gonna add in peppermint extract, and this is really what gives it that peppermint patty flavor, because of course you gotta have that really strong and delicious peppermint flavor. So I'm actually using about a tablespoon right there. I'm sorry, a teaspoon, not a tablespoon. A teaspoon. You could also go up to 2 teaspoons if you're feeling really crazy. But it already smells like that delicious mint flavor, which I love. Okay, so like I mentioned, we're talking about fiber today. And just like we mentioned in the last couple of days, our fiber is coming from these greens as one. So we're going to add in about a handful or a cup of greens. I'm using kale. You could totally use spinach. That would be fantastic. And don't worry, you won't taste it because we've got so many other amazingly strong flavors in here today that you won't taste the greens. Don't be worried about that. It's definitely going to work, okay? So we've got fiber from our greens, but also we are getting fiber from the seeds that we added earlier, the hemp hearts and the chia seeds, just like I mentioned, but we're also getting some fiber from avocado. So our healthy fats today is going to be avocado. And the great thing about avocado is not only does it give us healthy fats, but it's also super high in fiber. So did you know that you can actually freeze avocado? So I had an avocado that I wasn't going to be able to use before we left town. And if you just slice it up, you can put it in the freezer and freeze it, and then you can use it for things like smoothies. So quick and easy, right? But the great thing about fiber, one, which I think is the most obvious, is that it helps with our digestion, which is so important. A lot of people are just not getting enough fiber in their diets. Where does fiber come from? Well, it comes from fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, as well as legumes, beans. So fiber is super important. You want to try to make sure you're getting it at every single meal, which means making sure you're having an awesome source of fruits or vegetables or beans or seeds at every meal, because it's going to help with helping us to feel full. And really, that's what all of these smoothies are all about. They not only taste amazing, but they also help us to feel fuller for longer. And that's because fiber actually helps us to slowly digest the food that we're eating, as well as making sure that our blood sugar level doesn't spike like in a crazy way and then drop off when our insulin hits. It actually helps to slow the increase of our blood sugar so that we don't experience those really high highs from having a bunch of sugar or those really low lows from that drop off after we've had a bunch of sugar. So fiber is so important for digestion, it's so important for our blood sugar levels, but also fiber is so important to having a healthy gut. So all of the microbiome or the probiotics, that's another term that you may have heard, the probiotics in our tummies actually feeds off of fiber, and we want to make sure it's getting a healthy source of lots of different kinds of fiber so that we can have a really awesome microbiome or really good probiotics to make sure that our health is up to par. So really important to get lots of different sources of fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, legumes so that our gut can be healthy, so that our digestion is good, and also to make sure that our blood sugar levels don't peak and valley like in a crazy way. Okay, so we've got literally everything in here except for our water. You could also use almond milk to make it super creamy or the milk of your choice. So I'm adding that in just like that. I'm using a little over a cup there because I really want this to be thick and creamy like a milkshake. And then I have a cup of ice. Ooh, yeah, it smells amazing. That mint peppermint extract really does an amazing job. I'm gonna add in a bit more water. And we're gonna put the lid on, and now we get to blend it up. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Okay, just like that. So quick and easy, right? Let's turn it on. That's it. That is our peppermint patty smoothie. I'm gonna grab a glass really quick because I gotta pour it into my cup so I can drink it. Okay, so let's have a look here. I'm super excited about this, guys. This is probably one of my favorite smoothies because I love chocolate and I love mint, and honestly, if I can drink it for breakfast, what's not to love? Okay, let me know, how is your day going so far? Put you down right here. We've got our glass, we've got our smoothie. Oh, it's so thick and delicious. It smells like mint. And I love the combination of chocolate and mint. So, so good. Oh, I wish you could smell this. It smells amazing. Oh my gosh, it's so good. The avocado adds a yummy creaminess, which is delicious. But you don't necessarily get the flavor of avocado since it's such a neutral flavor, but you definitely get the mint and you definitely get the chocolate. By all means, if you're using the dark cocoa powder or the Hershey's dark cocoa powder, which is what I mentioned I'm using, if you feel like that is a little too bitter for you, then by all means add in some monk fruit sweetener, which is one of my favorite sweeteners. Add in some stevia if you need it to be a little bit sweeter, but this, so good. I can't wait to dive into this more. Okay, guys, make sure that if you try one of these smoothies, post it on social and tag me because I'm going to be announcing something really, really cool tomorrow, and you definitely want to go into the drawing to win something that's going to get you this amazing thing that I'm going to be announcing. You don't want to miss out on it at all because I'm literally so excited to share this with you guys. I cannot wait. I'm really, really excited. Like, I have no other words to describe it. I'm just super excited to share it with you tomorrow. But make sure if you try one of these smoothies, post it, tag me, and then you will go into the drawing. Okay? Have an amazing, amazing Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching, and join me again tomorrow. We will be at 9 a.m. Central tomorrow for another amazing fall dessert smoothie. Have a great day, guys. Bye.